Well, good morning. I'm Jamie Triscrini. I'm here with Josh, and we're here just to talk about all things Clough. It's our midweek recap. So we've had a busy week this week, and we've had a lot of stuff going on. If you didn't know, it's VBS week. So we've had 100 crazy kids running around with a ton of crazy volunteers. It's been a good time. But we want to talk real quick just about Sunday, recap Sunday. And then talk a little bit about VBS, and then see what's coming up later this week in both VBS and Sunday's sermon. So what we're going to do, what I want to do real quick is just, ask you a little bit about your sermon on Sunday. You spoke a lot about unity despite our theological differences, or some theological differences. Can you just hit that one more time in about 60 seconds or so? Just tell us, why is unity so important?
Absolutely. I think unity is paramount for the church and for the health of the church. One of the verses I used at the very beginning of Sunday came from John chapter 17, where Jesus is praying for future disciples, future believers, and that's us. And he says that he's praying that God would allow us to be one, and that by our oneness, the world would know that the Father had sent him. And so I think about that verse, and really the advancement of the gospel and our unity are somehow interconnected according to Jesus. I would hate to be the person that, halters or hinders the advancement of the gospel in any way. And so we always need to check our attitudes. We need to check just how we're treating one another, make sure we're treating one another with love, with grace, with respect, and because that is going to show the world that we're followers of Christ, and it's going to show the world really what they can have in Christ as a part of the family of God. The grace that we give each other is supposed to mirror the grace that God gives us. And so unity is paramount, and it's just a great reminder for the church that, we might be different in some ways, but we can be together in the gospel, and we can be together in the mission of God. So
you're absolutely right. And that sermon was really, really great. And I know we sent out an email earlier this week, and if you weren't here, go look at it. Go check it out. It's on our website at cloughpike.com. Just look at it and listen to it. You won't regret it. It is a powerful message about unity.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of really positive feedback from it. So it's
we
been
really
good.
have. Yeah, we really have. It's been really awesome. Now, VBS is in full swing, Josh. It is insane, like I said. And I've been kind of tucked away in a room. I've been doing the Bible study portion with Aaron. We've been tucked away in a room. We only see about half the kids. But you've gotten the luxury, or I don't know, what else would you call it? The misery, possibly, of seeing all this insanity just running around. And I want to know something. I want to know what your favorite part of VBS. It's hard.
Gosh, it is hard. We have had such an amazing time this week. My favorite part is getting to roam around a little bit and see everybody. I get to see our church serving together, which is so cool because it's so many different parts that make VBS so successful. And then I get to meet parents, particularly of the kids as they're being dropped off or as they're being picked up, and just get to talk to them about where they live, what they do, what their passions are, picking out, you have, a soccer t-shirt on. Tell me a little bit more about why that's important to your life, and really just engaging them, and ultimately hoping that those conversations lead to gospel conversations, and really steering those conversations to lead to invites to come back and worship with us. You said what's going on later this week, and we have 3 more days. So if you haven't been to VBS, get your kids here. And then on Sunday morning at 9 o'clock, we're going to have food here. We're going to fellowship instead of our normal Sunday morning small groups. And so bring a dish, bring some fruit, bring a casserole to share with everybody. We're going to have some fun getting to know each other. Candace has done an amazing job with VBS. She's our children's director. She's got games set up for that morning. And we are going to do what we did on Monday with the kids. We exploded watermelons using dry ice. We're going to do one on Sunday morning, so all the parents get to check that out as well. So you're not going to want to miss it. We hope that you'll come and join us Sunday at 9 o'clock for breakfast, and then at 10:45 45 for worship.
Absolutely. You know, I'm super excited about that because I didn't get to see a watermelon
Oh,
blow up.
it was so amazing.
Yeah, I heard you got hit by a piece of it, didn't you?
I did. I got a little too close.
That's okay. It's going to be really cool. So join us at 9 a.m. on Sunday, the whole family, for some breakfast and some fun. And just experience what VBS is like during that time. Now, you talked a little bit about Sunday, but I want you to kind of hit, what are you going to do? What are you going to speak about on Sunday morning? Give us that sneak peek.
Sure, absolutely. So we've been doing our Getting There sermon series, and I love this sermon series. I've said it before, that, you know, I'm not the perfect husband. You're not the perfect husband. We're not the perfect dads. We are getting there together, and that's what kind of walking through this family series has been about. And so this coming Sunday, we're going to dive full force back into our family series, and we're going to actually talk about communication, because I don't always get that right, but we're going to see what the Bible has to say about it, how we can communicate better with our spouses, how we can continue to communicate better with one another. That's such a vital part of building healthy relationships, and the Bible has something to say about that. And so we're going to dive a little bit deeper into that this coming Sunday, so we hope you'll join us.
Absolutely. We really do hope you join us on Sunday morning, and if you have kids, bring them for VBS tonight.
Absolutely.
And for the rest of the week. They'll love it, and they'll get to hear about Jesus, which is so awesome. So we really appreciate you joining us this morning, and just have a great day.
Absolutely. Have a great week.